Hey everybody, it's Lyn from Lyn's Crafts. These are what I took for Christmas gifts, or for Thanksgiving gifts for Christmas, if that makes any sense. After the family tradition that my grandfather started, where he would give us a pin or a pendant that he hand carved out of wood. I have a Santa Claus, a snowman, a Rudolph. One year he did us candlesticks. So every once in a while I will take something and give to everybody. So these are what I took. When my brother-in-law saw these, he said, "Can you do a snow globe?" So of course my mind started clicking. So Johnny, Pam, and Deborah, this is for y'all. I've got a set of graduated circle cutters, just the largest and the next largest sizes of my set. I have cut 3 circles out of that Primo silver clay. And what I do is I start with the smaller cutter, cut the circle out, and then remove the inner piece. Then you can take the larger cutter and, looking on the inside, center it. I find that the easiest way to get a uniform circle. And still, it doesn't always work, but it's very close. That's how I did those. Alright, so I've got a solid larger circle that I've done my texture on. Alright, with the texture on it, this is going to be our back. Then we're going to stack one of these circles on top, just like that. That's going to be like our picture frame. Okay, now I'm going to take this piece, and I even like that shape right there. So I'm going to just mark off some sort of Christmas tree tops shape. And I'm going to cut that out with my craft knife. Okay. Alright. Just so I can pick it up and show you what I'm doing. Hopefully without blinding you. Alright, we've done it one way. And boom, you have a forest of trees. Just as easy as that. Okay. I will take our frame and we will put the trees where they go inside the frame. Okay. We could have put some just put some snowflakes or some stars. Alright. And then just break off a piece. And put a little moon. Okay, and there's our little scene. There's our little inside the snow globe scene. Alright. This piece we're going to do as we did before and find something with a little bit of texture. Alright, so I've got just some snowflake stamps. Alright. Alright, just shape my circle back into a circle a bit. Okay, it'll still fit in the circle cutter. Alright, and then we're going to bake it. 275 for 30 minutes. Okay. Alright, I got both these pieces out of the oven. Excuse me. Now, I'm going to take a paintbrush. It's sort of small. Couldn't tell you what number it was. But not too small. Alright, I'm going to start with the silver. And I usually like to leave the piece stuck to the glass or tile while I'm painting it. Well, you don't have to try to hold the edges of whatever you're working on. Get a good coat of silver on there, on the insides, around the outside. Alright, I'm going to let that dry. Just going to paint the moon. And then I've got this dark blue sapphire. And this silver was just any old silver, but it's actually Gleams by Delta. And I did not wash my brush off. Alright. This time I will want to wash it off. And then I've got this metallic Christmas green. And it's also by Folk Art. It just happens to be what they carry at my Walmart. I really do find the cheaper the paint, the better. That being said, I've only tried the Folk Art, the Apple Barrel, let's see, and the Americana, and I like them all. I do have some Lumiere paints, and they do work for some things. Okay, painting the edges of the Christmas trees best I can. Alright, there's our little scene so far. Isn't it cute? Okay, after I painted it, I went ahead and put, using the WOW embossing pen again, I just barely rubbed over the top of it with the embossing ink, and then embossed it with the Ranger embossing tinsel in the snowflake. And now, we're going to put a little glitter. First of all, we're going to decide what we want. I've got some of this Martha Stewart. This is the leaf glitter. I'm going to put just a few flakes. In the little well there. Move that out of the way. And then I've got this, it's old glitter, it's the Prisma glitter, and it's in the blue. The iridescence is blue. So I'm going to use some of that. And quite a bit. Yeah. Right, and then just some other fine glitter. I like this color right here on the top. A tiny amount. Will be plenty. Alright. See if I can get it up here where you can see. Okay. Alright, and here's the ring after I painted it. I stuck it to the tape like I did in the backless bezel tutorial. I put the magic gloss on and let it go in the oven, under the curing light for 10 minutes. Alright, now, as you can see, it's too cloudy to go directly on there. So what we need to do is to turn it over to the back side, to the flat side. Take our last raw clay ring and we're going to stick it on there. Alright, a little bit of bacon bond. Alright, we want to make sure that it's really stuck. Really stuck down good. Because then what we're going to do believe it or not, while it's raw, we're going to put magic gloss in it. Alright, and again, don't fill it all the way. Just give it a chance to run to the corners. And you can help it along a little bit. Alright. Now you can see already through there how much more see-through it is. That second layer on the back makes all the difference in the world. I'm just going to add another 2 drops. And then I'm going to put this back under the curing light for 10 minutes. Alright. Decided to put another jump ring because this is still raw. I can put it in wherever I want it. Put another bead of the bacon bond just so I don't have to squish it together too hard. Alright, just like that. And now I'm going to stick this back in the oven one more time and bake it for another 30 minutes. Alright. Okay, wow. Don't do it for 45 minutes. Only do it long enough to bake the layer in there. Do it maybe 20 minutes. This was my result at 45 minutes. As you can see, the resin turned amber somehow. I'm not sure if that was a chemical reaction in there or something, or if it literally just got too hot. So I went ahead and coppered it up and just went for it. This is the way it should look with the 20 minutes. And you can see the glitter moves inside. And after I took it out, I took a snake of clay and put it around the edge to cover up those sandwiched pieces, and then I just smooshed it out and put some texture on it with that same snowflake stamp. And I just heated it with the heat gun to bake it, so that I could watch and make sure that nothing happened. So, close to a fail, but I saved it. Alright. That'll be really cute when I get some silver bead caps and put that together. Same for this one. Alright. So there you go. There's how to do a snow globe pendant. Or just a pretty scene. Alright. Alright. Happy holidays, everyone. Bye now.